Hi, I am RJ Mapaling.
I am John Polubic.
I'm Amel Obrero.
I'm AJ Dinostres, and we are
Group 4 Fortitude.
Let's talk about the things that we need for our third Arduino project, the stoplight. So, here we go. We need one button, or the press button, 5 LEDs, 6 resistors that are 20, 220, our Arduino Uno, our breadboard, 13 pieces of jumper wires or jumper cables, our USB cable.
This is the source code of Arduino Project 3, the traffic lights. First, we will declare the variables first. And for the pedestrian lights for pedestrian lights green and red, we will set the data type of this pedestrian green to integer. Then the digital pin is 7. Then for the pedestrian red, same as pedestrian green, both integer. Then the digital pin is 8. And for the traffic lights, traffic red will be integer also with the digital pin 12. And same for yellow, integer, and digital pin to 11. And for traffic green, integer 2, then the digital pin is 10. And for the button, we will set the button as integer, and we will set the pin to 9. And for the pedestrian crossing time, we will set a 5000 milliseconds or 5 seconds. Then we will declare an unsigned long change time for this time since button press. We use this unsigned long because if we just use int or long only, it contains negative numbers, so we use this unsigned long so that it cannot contain negative numbers, so we don't have a risk of getting errors when we output the code. Then for the void setup, we will set up the pin mode, whether it is input or output, and the button mode is input, and the setup mode of traffic green and pedestrian red is already on, which is high. Then the pin mode for pedestrian red is output. Then for the traffic red, it is output also. Then for the traffic yellow, it is output, and for the traffic green, it is output, and pedestrian green is output. And for the button, we will set the mode here for input because we will push or click the button for it to turn on. Then we will set the traffic green high and pedestrian red high for it to turn on. Then as for the void loop, we will set the traffic variable as to read the button. It is here. We will set the data type of this traffic variable to integer. Then we will read the digital read button. Then we will use this if statement to check if the button is pressed and it is over 5 seconds since last button press. So in here, if traffic equals to high or press and milliseconds minus change time is greater than 5000, and this is the crossing time. Then after that, we will call the function to change the lights, which is the traffic lights. And in here, with the function traffic lights, we will set the traffic green to low to turn the traffic green off. Then for the traffic yellow, we will turn it on. Then we will set the delay for 2 seconds to turn it off. And here traffic yellow will turn off. Then we will turn the traffic red on, and we will wait 1 second till it's safe to cross the road. So after 1 second, pedestrian red will turn off and pedestrian green will start to turn on. Then we will set the crossing time here as a delay. As we set earlier in the declaring variables, crossing time is 5 seconds. Then after 5 seconds here, we will flash the pedestrian green on, and we will use here the for loop. And here we will initialize first the integer I equals 0. Then we will use a condition I is less than 10 for the pedestrian green to blink 10 times or to flash 10 times. Then we will increment it for it to loop again until it is already 10 times. So digital right pedestrian green high with a delay of 2.5 seconds. Then after 2.5 seconds it will turn off. Then we will set a delay again 2.5 for it to turn on again. Then after that for loop, we will turn the pedestrian red on, and we will set a delay 0.5 seconds for it to turn off. Then after that, traffic yellow will turn on. Then wait for 1 second. Then after 1 second, the traffic yellow will turn off. Then the traffic green will turn on. Then we will get the change time equals millis to record the time since last change of lines. Then return to the main program loop for it to back again and press the button to start the loop again. That's all.
When I press the button, the car light will go red and the pedestrian light will go green. Once the green light goes blinking, the car light will prepare to go green again, and the pedestrian light will go red.